Om Shri Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Greetings to everyone world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are. Today is a Sunday. It's a wonderful Sunday. We started in the morning at 9:30 and we'll be finishing with the last program at 9:30 p.m. So 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. It's a 12 hours wonderful celebration, congratulations, and all the brothers and sisters across the globe together with us wherever they are. It's indeed such a pleasure when we all share the information, whatever we learn, relearn, skill, upskill, reskill, whatever comes up over there. Now, one of the area during the pandemic which suffered maximum and which is undergoing a sea change today is basically tourism industry. And when we look at tourism, what exactly comes to our mind when the pandemic was declared and when COVID-19 came, 25th of March 2020, all institutions related to travel and tourism, travel agents, tour operator, tourist transporter, travel excursionist, and everybody came to standstill. No trains moving, no buses moving, no aircrafts moving. You can well imagine what must have been the condition and what the travel trade must have passed through. At the same time, ladies and gentlemen, every challenge brings new opportunities also and new arena also. And as the world is changing, the technology is coming very fast and technology is seeping in and it's coming as a multiplier effect so fast. It is a catalytic factor and there's going to be a sea change as far as travel and tourism industry is concerned. Role of travel agent, role of tour operator, role of tourist transporter, role of tourist guide, role of hoteliers, role of all others, those are directly or indirectly linked with travel and tourism. Their profile and everything is going to get changed. Today, we are going to talk about technology, and this is something very, deeply worked by my entire team led by Chitra Kapoor ma'am. And they have worked very hard on this. My deep gratitudes and thanks to her and her entire team. They all have done wonderful job. If you can well imagine, see our commitment. If 9:30 p.m., that is on Sunday, we all are together. You can well imagine what is our commitment towards tourism, how deeply, professionally, spiritually, emotionally, technically, and professionally, we are linked with travel and tourism industry. We can do anything for tourism as far as India and Indians and our people, those are linked with the travel and tourism. They get the right job, right opportunities, right avenues. So domestic tourism, inbound tourism, all that when you take into consideration, this is something very important which we have to take into consideration. Now, when we look at it, let's start this wonderful evening, all of us together. And I wish to share with all of you the topic I've already given you. You have understood. And should you wish to see it again, we can. But I'm pretty sure by this time you have understood that we are going to today deliberate. We are going to share a couple of thoughts related to of the travel and tourism industry and the technology, how it's coming up in a very big way, what all travel and tourism sea change is coming up. Now, first of all, you have to understand that the IoT, Internet of Things, or ICT when you talk about. So one is the IT, that is application of information technology. Secondly, the e-commerce and different solutions are coming through technology and they are assisting the entire business of travel and tourism, particularly the employers, the employees. It is also improving the travel experience of the customers. And at the same time, the employee and employer, customer and provider, the packager, they both of them, they are undergoing a sea change. There is a automating travel related processes which are there. So many apps and so many search engines are available. It saves time, it reduces the cost, and at the same time, it's creating a seamless travel experience for the consumers, for the customers, for the travelers. All that we have to take into consideration. Now, ladies and gentlemen, technology can be deployed to enhance the customer experience before, during, and after the trip, which we have to consider. Now, let's take into consideration what we are talking over here. Those are joining us on the YouTube, keep posting your views. मैं आपके विचार भी सुनना चाहूंगा, आप लोगों से भी कुछ जानना चाहूंगा। आप कैसा ट्रैवल एंड टूरिज्म चाहते हैं, किस तरीके का चाहते हैं? यदि आपको मौका मिले कहीं ट्रैवल करने का तो कहाँ जाना चाहेंगे? वेयर वुड यू लाइक टू ट्रैवल इन इंडिया? काइंडली पोस्ट इट ओवर देयर, वी वुड बी वेरी हैप्पी टू नो दैट। नाउ टूरिज्म 4.0 की जब हम बातचीत करते हैं तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आईओटी, इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, ब्लॉकचेन, ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी, emerging technologies, high performance computing, wireless connectivity, and cloud computing, and finally the big data. Data is the new oil, which we all have to understand because data is very, very important. जिस तरीके से पहले ऑयल की कीमत होती थी, इसीलिए देखिए जब भी आप कोई सर्च करते हैं, आप अपने मोबाइल पे जाते हैं, वो आपकी ईमेल मांगता है, फिर आपका पासवर्ड मांगता है, फिर आपका मोबाइल नंबर मांगता है, अलग अलग चीजें मांगते हैं। तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं? वो आपका डाटा कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं। वो डाटा कहाँ काम आएगा? बिकॉज एल्गोरिदम्स में डिफरेंट कंपनीज के पास डिफरेंट तरीके से ऑल दैट एंटायर डाटा इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। अब जो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन ट्रैवलर है, we have to understand how are they, and next generation के जो ट्रैवलर्स हैं उनकी कुछ एक्सपेक्टेशंस होंगी, उनके कुछ अपने तौर तरीके होंगे, they would have their own way of traveling, so all that we have to take into consideration। दो ब्रैकेट्स को लेकर चलते हैं, एक तो people those are in between 18 to 30 years of age, और दूसरा हम लेकर चलते हैं जो एफ्लुएंट ट्रैवलर्स हैं और जो 55 से अबव हैं, when they are traveling उनको भी हम एक अलग से सोच के चलेंगे। अब आप ये देखिए कि व्हाई द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन ट्रैवलर, वो क्या एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे? एडवेंचरस, फ्रीक्वेंट ट्रैवलर, हैवी इंटरनेट यूजर्स, ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री के अंदर they would expect more of discounts, perks, privileges, packaging should be done something very interesting। और फिर मल्टी चैनल ऑनलाइन, शॉपिंग भी आप करेंगे, डिफरेंट रिटेल मॉल में भी जाएंगे, डिफरेंट टूरिस्ट प्लेसेस भी देखेंगे, बट यू वांट एवरीथिंग बाय अ टच पॉइंट। दैट्स व्हाट द ट्रैवलर इज एक्सपेक्टिंग, एंड यू आर आल्सो एक्सपेक्टिंग कि ऑनलाइन आपको इजीली फ्री जितनी भी इंफॉर्मेशन मिल सकती है वो मिल जाए। सो दैट इज समथिंग व्हिच वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। अब कुछ लोग मैरिज भी कराने वाले होंगे, मैरिज के बाद हनीमून पे भी जाएंगे, तो वो जगह ढूंढेंगे जहां पर वो अच्छे से एंजॉय कर सकें, अपनी एक नई जिंदगी शुरू कर सकें, एक नए तरीके से अपने आप को, क्योंकि आने वाली सारी जिंदगी उस इंसान के साथ होती है जिसके साथ आपका विवाह होता है, आपकी मैरिज होती है। सो यू गॉट टू बी प्लानिंग फॉर दैट ऑल्सो। और ये कुछ एक बड़े इमोशनल और एक बड़े टेंडर से मोमेंट्स होते हैं। तो हनीमून ट्रैवल, हनीमून टूरिज्म, वो भी अपने आप का एक टूरिज्म है, उसके बारे में भी हम सोच सकते हैं। उसके अलावा अगर आप लेकर चले सारी चीजों को अच्छे से, दिस इज समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट विच यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि 3 की ट्रेंड्स हैं ट्रैवल एंड टूरिज्म में। एक तो सोशल इंटरेक्शन है, एक यूनिकनेस है, आप उन जगहों पे जाना चाहते हैं जहां पहले कोई ट्रैवल ना किया हो, एंड यू शुड बी द फर्स्ट पर्सन टू ट्रैवल ओवर देयर। उसी तरीके से आप स्मार्ट कस्टमर भी हैं, आप मैक्सिमम डिस्काउंट भी चाहते हैं, आप ये चाहते हैं कि जहां आप ट्रैवल करें आपको हर तरीके की फैसिलिटी वहां पर मिले। दैट इज ऑल्सो समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट विच वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। अब टेक्नोलॉजी का इम्पैक्ट क्या है ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री में, you got to see, and we are very positive people, we will see everything positive, positive and positive. That's what we want to have a look at it, we want to go that way. This is something very interesting which we are keen about and we would like to understand and we would like to share। आपको सबको स्क्रीन ठीक से दिख रही है? आप लोग एंजॉय कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि थोड़ा लेट सेशन है इसलिए मैं चाहूंगा कि आप इसको अच्छे से एंजॉय करें और पूरे सेशन को हम इतने अच्छे तरीके से आपके साथ लेकर चलेंगे दैट यू ऑल विल एंजॉय। ओके, लेट्स मूव अहेड। इंपैक्ट क्या है टेक्नोलॉजी का ट्रैवल एंड टूरिज्म इंडस्ट्री में? आप चाहते हैं हम अपना मोबाइल उठाएं, हम अपना बटन दबाएं, हमें अपनी पसंद का पैकेज मिले और हम उसको ये कहें, अलेक्सा, सिरी, मेरे पास 5,000 रुपए हैं, मुझे बताओ कहाँ कहाँ ट्रैवल करना है, कैसे ट्रैवल करना है, कहाँ पर जाना है, किस तरीके से जाना है, और फिर सिरी और अलेक्सा आपको बताते हैं कि किस तरीके से कहाँ आप ट्रैवल करें, कहाँ जाएं, किस तरीके से जाएं। ऑल दैट पार्ट इज बीइंग टेकन केयर ऑफ। चलिए थोड़ा और आगे चलते हैं। अब आप डिस्काउंट भी चाहते हैं, क्विक सर्विस भी चाहते हैं, कस्टमर केयर भी चाहते हैं, कस्टमर डिलाइट भी चाहते हैं, और आप ये भी चाहते हैं कि जहां आप ट्रेवल करें आपको कोई डिस्टर्ब ना करे, एंड यू शुड एंजॉय योर लाइफ योर ओन वे। आपको अच्छी एयरलाइन भी चाहिए, आपको अच्छी ट्रेन भी चाहिए, आपको अच्छा होटल भी चाहिए, आपको अच्छा टूर पैकेज भी चाहिए, आपको एंजॉयमेंट और हैप्पीनेस भी चाहिए जहां पर भी आप ट्रेवल करें। दैट इज समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट विच वी हैव टू वर्क इट आउट। अब आप सारे जो लोग YouTube पर जुड़ रहे हैं, मुझे ये बताइए आप कहाँ ट्रैवल करना चाहेंगे, फिर मैं आपके लिए एक पैकेज बनाऊंगा एंड टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल करूंगा, एंड वी विल वर्क इट आउट। काइंडली पोस्ट इट ऑन द YouTube, वेयर वुड यू लाइक टू ट्रैवल। चलिए आगे चलते हैं, आपके साथ शेयर करते हैं। अब आप देखिए, enhancing the passenger experience with augmented reality and virtual reality. Now AR VR की हम हमेशा बात करते आए हैं, सुनते आए हैं, सारी चीज है। तो ये AR VR क्या है और किस तरीके से बच्चे गेम्स भी खेलते हैं, ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी क्या है। अब आपके मोबाइल के ऊपर कोई जगह है और आप उस जगह को देख रहे हैं, वो आप देख रहे हैं जो उन्होंने गॉगल्स पहनी हुई हैं, आप देख रहे हैं इस तरीके के। अगर आप थिएटर में भी जाते हैं, 3D इफेक्ट देखते हैं, आप ऑडी में जाते हैं, इन गॉगल्स को पहनते हैं, तो आपको सब कुछ लगता है कि बिल्कुल आपके पास हो रहा है, आपके साथ हो रहा है, और 3D का एक इफेक्ट आपको मिलता है। उसी तरीके से आप अपने मोबाइल पर कोई तस्वीर देख रहे हैं और उसको आप AR और VR से लेके आना चाहते हैं। दैट इज समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। साक्षी ने लिखा है शी वॉन्ट्स टू गो टू लंडन। ओके ग्रेट। तो लंदन के लिए हमको हीथ्रो एयरपोर्ट उतरना है कि गेटविक एयरपोर्ट उतरना है, कौन सी एयरलाइन से ट्रैवल करना है, दैट ऑल्सो वी हैव टू प्लान। फिर हमने कौन से सीजन में जाना है, कब जाना है। इस समय ठंड है क्योंकि मंथ ऑफ मार्च में ठंड है। आपको जून के बाद, जून जुलाई अगस्त सितंबर अक्टूबर तक ये आपको महीने मिलते हैं जब थोड़ी ठंड कम होती है। इस समय तो इट्स चिली चिली चिली, एंड इफ यू एंजॉय कूल वेदर, कोल्ड वेदर, बर्फ वगैरह, सो ऑल दैट इज डिफरेंट। अब आप देखिए, इसी के साथ साथ जब हम AR VR की बातचीत कर रहे हैं, तो आई वुड लाइक कि हम सब देखें। मैं आपको 1 मिनट के लिए बीच में कुछ वीडियोस भी दिखाता जाऊंगा ताकि आपको समझ आएगी, लेकिन 1 मिनट से ज्यादा नहीं दिखाऊंगा क्योंकि ये प्रोग्राम लाइव जा रहा है YouTube पर, और मैं ये चाहता हूं कि आज सिर्फ एक टीजर आपको दूं। ये आप देख रहे हैं कि वर्चुअल रियलिटी AR VR की जब हम बातचीत कर रहे हैं, सो द जेंटलमैन वांट्स टू एंजॉय द माउंट एवरेस्ट एंड ही वांट्स टू गो ओवर देयर। जिन लोगों को बर्फ पसंद है, जिन लोगों को माउंटेन्स पसंद है, जिन लोगों को इस तरीके की ठंडी जगहें पसंद है, उनके लिए AR VR का न पर्सन सिटिंग एट होम अपने घर में बैठकर वो माउंट एवरेस्ट को महसूस कर रहा है कि अगर मुझे माउंट एवरेस्ट पर जाना है तो किस तरीके का माहौल, किस तरीके की तैयारी, किस तरीके के कपड़े, किस तरीके का इक्विपमेंट, एंड आपको एक आनंद मिल रहा है। यू गेटिंग दैट हैप्पीनेस। साक्षी जी का दूसरा एक पोस्ट आ गया कि लंदन के बाद मुझे मालदीव्स जाना है। वाओ, द कैपिटल माले, शी वांट्स टू गो देयर। ये हमने आपको दिखाया। अब थोड़ा आगे चलते हैं। एक पर्सनलाइजिंग पैसेंजर जर्नी विद द वेरिएबल्स एंड इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स। आपका मोबाइल फोन है, आपके पास में है, आपने स्टेशन देखा हुआ है। अब वो जो लेडी ने लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में ऊपर आप देखें जो गॉगल्स पहनी हुई हैं, उसमें एक कैमरा फिटेड है। उस कैमरे के माध्यम से आपको क्या मिल सकता है। उसी तरीके से जो मैडम ने गॉगल्स पहनी है, उनके राइट में आप देखें तो एक रिस्ट वॉच है। उस रिस्ट वॉच के अंदर क्या है, उस रिस्ट वॉच से आप क्या कर सकते हैं, आपकी क्या क्या चीजें वहां से आ सकती हैं। और नीचे आप AR VR का वो गॉगल्स भी देख रहे हैं जो दूसरे तरीके की, जो ट्रेडिशनल है, जो चल रही हैं, जो पहनी हुई हैं। सो दैट इज ऑल्सो बीइंग शोन ओवर देयर। तो आइए इसको पर्सनलाइजिंग पैसेंजर जर्नी विद वेरेबल्स की बातचीत करते हैं, इसका भी एक छोटा सा नजारा 1 मिनट के लिए देखते हैं, तो सो दैट यू गेट एन आइडिया कि AR VR में ये जो गॉगल्स पहनकर या रिस्ट वॉच पहनकर किस तरीके से आप वहीं से ही एक कार्डलेस पेमेंट और सब चीज वहीं से है।
Top 10 Wearable Technology. Wearable technology is a category of tech gadgets like smartwatches, rings, smart clothing, head-mounted displays, and medical tech that makes your life easier by plugging in fitness, convenience, and your lifestyle to the world. These devices are not only easy to use, but affordable as well. So in this video, we're going to tell you the top 10 wearable technologies.
ये आप समझ गए, टॉप 10 वेरेबल टेक्नोलॉजीज। जब आप ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं, जब आप टूरिज्म के लिए जा रहे हैं, तो किस तरीके से आप इन चीजों का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, दैट्स व्हाट वी हैव ट्राइड टू शो यू। अब टेक्नोलॉजी एट द एयरपोर्ट, अगर हम एयरपोर्ट पर आते हैं तो यहाँ पर आप देखिए एक बिल्कुल अलग तरीके से, खासकर कोविड के बाद सब कुछ चेंज हो गया है, एवरीथिंग हैज गॉट चेंज्ड। यहाँ पर एक थर्मल कैमरास हैं, पैसेंजर्स का फ्लो है, एक एनालिटिकल वे में सब कुछ हो रहा है, स्मार्ट शेड्यूलिंग है, और जो आपकी 3D बैग मॉडलिंग है, और आप ये देखिए आपके टचलेस कियोस्क्स हैं, आपको सारी इंफॉर्मेशन मिल रही है, जो रोबोट्स हैं वो क्लीन कर रहे हैं अपने आप एयरपोर्ट पर, कोई उन्हें गाइड नहीं कर रहा, कोई उन्हें बता नहीं रहा। उसी तरीके से एक फेशियल रिकॉग्निशन का भी काम है, आइडेंटिफिकेशन है, एक वर्चुअल क्यूइंग है जो आप अपने हिसाब से, देयर इज गोइंग टू बी सो मच ऑफ चेंज with the technology in future, you just can't imagine. ये देखिए एक फ्यूचर का एयरपोर्ट भी देखते हैं, आपको 1 मिनट के लिए हम टेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड एक फ्यूचर का एयरपोर्ट भी दिखाते हैं, so that you get an idea where the world is going, how the things are happening, what exactly is happening world over. Let's have a look at it so that you get an idea what exactly is happening world over.
Airports across the world are busier than ever. Travel can be chaotic, inefficient, unenjoyable, and at times unsafe. But NEC Global Experts in Information Communications Technology has a vision of how this can change. Its world-leading biometric technology, combined with artificial intelligence and big data, is transforming the way we travel. Before a passenger even starts his journey, he can register his face and information using a smartphone. At the airport, NEC's technologies create a seamless walk.
So ladies and gentlemen, this all is coming in future for all of us. Be ready. This all is coming. बायोमेट्रिक रिकॉग्निशन की जब बातचीत कर रहे हैं, आपकी हैंड स्कैन है, आपका फेस की रिकॉग्निशन है, आपकी आईज की रिकॉग्निशन है, आपका बॉडी का स्कैन है, आपके फिंगरप्रिंट की रिकॉग्निशन है, एंड ऑल्सो इन फ्यूचर दे से ब्रेथ स्कैन रिकॉग्निशन, जो आप सांस लेते हैं उससे भी they will be able to recognize you. Technology is going that fast. So recognizing and recognition technology is very important, which we have to take into consideration. I'm not naming the country, but you know, जब आप ट्रैवल कर रहे होंगे किसी सिटी में, किसी जगह, एयरपोर्ट पर, किसी और जगह, तो आपके फेस के उससे ही आपकी कंप्लीट डिटेल्स मिल जाएगी। आपका नाम क्या है, आपका ऑक्यूपेशन क्या है, आपका एड्रेस क्या है, आप कौन सी कंट्री में हैं, और आपकी एज प्रोफाइल क्या, आप मेल हैं कि फीमेल हैं, एवरीथिंग विल कम ओवर देयर। जो एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं, इसके अंदर यू गॉट टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट ऑल इज कमिंग ऑन योर वे. That is something very important which you have to understand. Now your face will be your passport and your boarding pass. आपका जो face है उसी से सब कुछ पता लगेगा. And then wireless, you know, the earpieces, they will provide instant translations between all major languages. That is also coming up in a very big way in the advanced technology solutions. थोड़ा देखिए, आपको महसूस होगा कि टेक्नोलॉजी में और क्या आ रहा है.
Domestic travel will become more convenient and hassle-free. Now, you won't need to stand in queues at the airport to get yourself checked in. That era of waiting in long queues will now be the thing of the past. Yesterday, the Union Minister of Civil Aviation, Jyotiraj Scindia, launched a new system of paperless entry at select domestic airports in which your face will be your boarding pass. Starting yesterday,
ये आपको बात समझ आई? जैसा हम फेशियल रिकॉग्निशन की आपसे बातचीत कर रहे थे, that's what they have tried to give. Now another trend which is coming with the technology very fast is voice search and voice control. वॉइस सर्च और वॉइस कंट्रोल की जब आप बातचीत करते हैं, एक तो आवाज से सर्च करना और एक आवाज से चीजों को कंट्रोल करना, इन दोनों चीजों को जब आप लेकर चलेंगे, दैट इज वंस अगेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. चाहे हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री हो, चाहे ट्रैवल एंड टूरिज्म इंडस्ट्री हो, अब किस तरीके से आप अपनी वॉइस से कुछ चीजों को सर्च कर पाएंगे, आप अपनी वॉइस से बहुत सारी चीजों को कंट्रोल कर पाएंगे. आप किसी होटल में जाकर ठहरते हैं, अंदर का टीवी ऑन करना है, पर्दों का ओपनिंग है, क्लोजिंग है, आपको कलर टेक्सचर चेंज करना है, आपको ऑर्डर प्लेस करना है, आप अपने वॉइस कंट्रोल से, एंड सिमिलर वे द वॉइस सर्च ऑल्सो, इन सब चीजों को जब आप लेकर चलते हैं, देयर इज अ बिग एवोल्यूशन व्हिच इज कमिंग अप इन द ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री. अब वॉइस एक्टिवेशन में क्या है, लेट्स क्विकली सी फॉर 30 सेकेंड्स.
Imagine travel of the future and how CDBT is taking you there. We'll explore how your voice could become the channel of choice.
Voice will be one of the key ways to take advantage of travel services. Something as simple as, hey, where should my global team meeting be held? And what hotel would best suit our needs? It's a really accessible way to access travel services. And we do this in our personal lives, so why would our professional lives be any different? Voice is going to be one of the key ways to access all those travel services.
So your voice is going to play a very important role. Your speech, your voice, your control, all that we have to take into consideration. अब आप ये देखिए, because I was discussing with my colleague Chitra ma'am, and she was showing me कि किस तरीके से Siri को, Alexa को, और आप Amazon पे Alexa से किस तरीके से, hey Alexa, kindly do it for me. Hey Siri, can you give me this? How do you work on to that? Let's see quickly.
Today, people interact with and rely on a variety of different devices and types of technology to help them navigate the trials and tribulations of daily life. Thanks to Amazon's Alexa, it's easier than ever to ask questions and get answers. Those times when all you really need is to know something fast, no matter where or what the situation is. Now serving your travel needs is the Expedia skill for Amazon Alexa. Let's take her for a spin.
Alexa, launch Expedia.
Welcome to Expedia. You have an upcoming trip to Las Vegas on November 29th. I can help you get details.
Have you got it? All the information readily available, given to you so that you have no difficulties. Now, all that we have to understand, that is something very important. So that was Amazon Alexa. Now, contactless payments. ये देखिए इन्होंने जो 21:56 टाइमिंग दिखा रहा है, एक रिस्ट वॉच है, और किस तरीके से आप एक contactless payment, because future is you do not want human touch. You want everything contactless. You want to go digital. You want to use technology. The best possible way, whatever can be done. Now that is being shown over there, setting up the Samsung Pay on your Galaxy Watch for NFC payments. You can see it for yourself, how he just brought.
Hey guys, in this
the
video
watch.
I'll be showing you how to set up Samsung Pay on your Galaxy Watch and how to add debit or credit card for contactless payments. Also some important settings you should do. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe guys. Also,
Have you seen that? This is we just wanted to show you. We want to give you the glimpses today for everything so that you understand. Now, what could be the emerging role of the robots in the tourism and hospitality industry? Very, very important. You know, in Japan, some of the hotels have gone totally with the robots, and how in future it's going to be. And United States also, like Japan, they have also done. Now the cruise liners, they are also getting into that. The role of the robots, Johanna, that will be increasing in future at the airports, at the railway stations, at the hotels, at bus terminals, at the boarding gates, at the luggage, piling up places, and security. All the places you will find in future that would be coming. Now, the hotel services, when you talk about, once again, you want, nobody should disturb you. It should be contactless. It should be cashless. You should get all the services as you wish. And that is the way you work on. Now, what we wish to see over here is everything is going digital. Everything is becoming digital. Now, when you talk about the Hina Hotel in Japan, it's altogether different. It has got about 100 rooms. It has got different features. At the same time, multilingual robots are there, and they take care of the entire hotel, and they provide you all kind of facilities. You can manage all services in your room, your way, the way it will make you comfortable. Staying at the world first robo hotels, Robert, that is the strangest hotel of the Japan. So if you wish, you can
We
have a
all
look at
dreamt
it.
of a world where robots do all of our work. Dreams are becoming a reality. In a district of Japan, in a robot hotel, we can experience how some parts of the future will be lived like. A robot hotel in Tokyo, in reception, in restaurant, and in the other fields of duty. No people work. Robots take on the responsibilities.
So you saw that. Now, the real robots already exist in the travel industry. The Marriott chain of the hotels, they've got Mario welcoming guests. Then you have got Hilton, they've got Connie. They use that. Intercontinental, they have got Dash. Then you have got EHL Hospitality Insights, they've got Pepper. Just have a look at it. Meet the Pepper, the humanoid robot.
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Lila. What are yours?
I'm Alex.
And I'm Charles. Nice to meet you, Layla. Pepper is probably one of the most advanced humanoid robots today available on the market. He has the highest empathy.
So I just wanted to give you the glimpses only because time is too short. Now the robot restaurants in Bangalore, when you look at it, just see. Then comes the artificial intelligence chatbots. That also you have to understand what exactly, and for the chatbots, you write the short form bot, and then of course apps are there. And you can carry out a little bit of a comparison, and you can see in the bot, the chatbot, what do you get? You get instant, you get identified, you get natural language, you get the full feature. Now, as far as the apps are concerned, it's a better for discovering mobile room key, offline access, dashboards, a couple of other things which you have to take into consideration. Now, Kayak chatbots, when you talk about, now this is a chatbot feature which you have to take into consideration. Now, chatbot, when we talk about Kayaks, the CEO, they believe that the voice and the physical interaction are the only way forward, saying we will see an increase in travelers being helped by spoken words and chatbots in future. We keep talking about Alexa, ask Kayak how much it costs to fly from New York to Boston. Alexa, ask Kayak, where can I go for $500? Alexa, ask Kayak, when the flight from San Francisco lands in the Las Vegas. So like that, the complete thing is being given, which you get it over there. The Chat GPT, everybody is talking about. Now, it's going to bring a sea change world over, how the Chat GPT is going to behave, because in our education ecosystem also is going to bring lots of new things. So what do you expect in tourism and hospitality? What all is coming up over there? Now, Chat GPT, it's an open AI, and how to use Chat GPT in tourism and hospitality management, we got to understand. So That is the artificial intelligence open ChatGPT. Now the 5G and the fast Wi-Fi network, everybody is looking forward to, and the Honorable Prime Minister has already told, come on, start thinking about 6G. That is the way things are moving. Cybersecurity. As the technology will be advancing, we'll be adopting too much of technology everywhere. Everything is going to go digital. At the same time, the security aspect is also very important. A lot of people will get job there also. If you have got that kind of inquisitive mind, why not to take on one of the programs with the cyber security? Because it will generate so much of revenue for the tourism sector, because everybody needs security. You would like to travel to a place which is safe. So $2 billion US, more than that by 2025, you can expect only from the cybersecurity. Internet of Things, we all understand everything is IoT. Your packaging, your ticket booking, your taxi, your restaurant, your banking, your tourist guide, your services which you require at different places, and your iTour, and your different LAN, WAN, and WSN facilities, and emergency help, ambulance, PCR, different kind of a travel modes, and utilizing various infrastructures of travel and tourism, all that. Now, what could be the role of IoT in hospitality? You got to see. Now, beyond key cards, the technology powering smart hotels, you have to take into consideration. Usage of blockchain in the tourism and hospitality is coming up in a very, very big way. Transparency, settlement, loyalty, frauds, identity, IoT, overbooking, and what could be the policy framework? Incentivize loyalty, reimagined tracking, simplified identification, streamlined payments, and decentralized booking is the future. Now, the blockchain, we all understand very well. How does it differ from normal security? How everything can be kept the best possible way. It enabled the B2B travel marketplace, allowing hotels and tour operators to connect directly with the potential buyers, and you have removed all the intermediaries. Now, how big the data benefits the travel industry? Revenue management, strategic marketing, customer experience, reputation management, market research, targeting marketing, all that you have to take into consideration. This is something very important, which you have to understand how big the data benefit. Data is the new oil. So, ladies and gentlemen, big data never sleeps. You got to understand. Big data is not just some abstract concept used to inspire and mystify the IT crowd. It is the result of an avalanche of the digital activity pulsating through the cables and airwaves across the globe. This data is being created every minute of the day through the most harmless online activities that many of us barely even notice. But with every website browse status, shared or photos uploaded, we leave digital trails behind that continuously grow, and hulking mass of the big data. Here is given how much data is generated in 1 minute of the internet. Wow. Can you have a look at it? When you're just browsing your mobile phone, when you're going through various apps, or you are just on the WhatsApp or Signal or Telegram, or you're on Instagram, or you're on the Facebook, can you imagine how much are you browsing in 1 minute, and how much data is being generated world over? Now, from the augmented reality and virtual reality, the next version we are coming on to the metaverse and travel, because people can experience the new locations in a virtual 3D space. The metaverse is a merging of many worlds. So when you talk about metaverse, you got to understand what is AV, the artificial intelligence, what is virtual reality, and at the same time, augmented reality, and what is metaverse.
हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू प्रेप IAS। मेरा नाम है मयूरी भागवानी। आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक।
So this is a good lesson. In your own time, you can go through, you can watch it. Now comes the NFT, non-fungible tokens. It has entered the travel industry. What exactly it is, how it is. Now, the online travel company Make My Trip has launched limited edition non-fungible token. Now, Make My Trip is very popular in India, and we are proud of them because I still recall how Deep Kalra, way back just when the 90s had started, we met pretty young at that time. I had a look and I admire this man because so much he has done. And now his HR head, Mr. Srivastava, is again doing a wonderful job. The artwork of these NFTs, the company said, has been conceptualized and designed to commemorate some of the popular as well as the unexplored travel gems of India. This will give travelers a chance to own digital collectibles of their favorite destinations, the company said. The first batch of these artworks will have the landscapes of Goa, Ladakh, Orissa, Himachal, Kashmir, Kerala, Meghalaya, Rajasthan, and Andamans in them. So please go through, enjoy yourself, have the NFT of Make My Trip. Now, how the NFT are shaping tourism future, this is an interview with the Galileo NFT CEO, Mr. Arthur. Now,
so you can actually get people to have these very cool experiences that they would never have at a much lower cost.
How NFT will be shaping the tourism future. It's an interview.
If we're able to start with a
so you can see it in your own time. It's going on the YouTube. You can see it later. Now, the space tourism, flying taxis, drones, they are the future of aerial mobility. So much is happening up in the sky and so much is coming up over there. India is also doing amazing. You all got to understand and you all got to see. Now, the data analytics and artificial intelligence, once again, very important. In September 2021, the Indian government, they launched Nidhi. That's a national integrated database of hospitality industry. This is Nidhi 2.0. That will facilitate digitalization of the tourism sector by encouraging hotels to register themselves on the platform. Now, companies have started using data analytics to create a 360-degree profile of their customers. Make My Trip have started using AI-powered chatbots. 25% of its post-sale requests are now serviced by chatbots. Can you imagine? So using technology to reinforce tourism as a safe space, Sathi. You remember SAATHI is a system for assessment, awareness, and training for hospitality industry. Once again, very important. Now, there are quite a bit of websites which are visited frequently in travel and tourism industry in India. People make optimum use of them. There are many more. You can list it out on the YouTube when this program is going live. And these are some of the 10 important travel apps in India, which we frequently use for various occasions. Mobile apps for the travel professional. Now, Trips Academy, it's not an academy. It's basically an app. You can see it in your own time. You can enjoy at the same time. Now, following apps, you know, the messenger applications, they're designed to deliver an instant concierge style chat service to help customer plan and manage their everyday needs. They're smart enough to handle even some complex requests, and they are constantly being refined to deal with the more scenarios. Now, Facebook has got Amazon has got Alexa, Apple has got Siri, Google has got Assistant, and at the same time, the travel tool like Lola and Pana. These are also Dutch airline KLM. They are using a Facebook Messenger chat service to send passengers booking confirmations, notifications, and boarding passes. This process is easily transferable to hoteliers who can maintain an ongoing dialogue with the guest from the booking to checkout stages and everything in between. So there's another one which you can see, Hopper. It's again an app. You can definitely use this and when you're planning a trip and before you buy any ticket. Then you have got Road Trippers. It's very interesting to find the places to stop during the road trip with the appropriate name called Road Trippers. When you're traveling by road, you can make out what exactly is existing where. There's a trip case. It's again a free app. that helps you to organize your trip by making an itinerary for yourself. You know what kind of an itinerary you need. You've got TripIt. Now, this is similar to TripCase, and it is for creating an organized itinerary for you. But TripIt builds your travel plans by sniffing out confirmation emails in your inbox and pulling out the most important information. If you do not want to give TripIt, access to your email, you can use the app by forwarding emails to it instead of manually entering details. But that's not the point of the app. If you are disorganized and haphazard with your travel details, then TripIt might do you a lot good. It's all up to you. Then there is Airbnb. We all know Oyo we use in India. So Airbnb, what exactly it offers? How do you enjoy very popular Kayak? It's another all-in-on travel search site. Though it doesn't let you book anything directly. Instead, the Kayak sends you off to other places where you finalize your travel details, whether that's another aggregator, airline, or a rental car agency, and many others. Kayak covers hotel stays, rental cars, trains, bus tickets, travel experiences. It has some handy tools for exploring destination based on flight prices for the dates you want to travel. Now, the Kayak is a part of Booking Holding Inc., and which also includes Booking.com, Priceline.com, Agoda.com, and Rentalcars.com. Kayak also operates other meta search brands, including Sudo and Check Felix and Momondo and Cheap Flights and Hotel Combined and Mundi. Like that, there are a number of them. Now, tourism is likely to be 1 trillion sector by 2047. Yelp, TripIt, M-Trip, Wi-Fi Finder. The apps enhance the tourist experience before, during, and after the tour. Now, the transport system is also undergoing a sea change. You'll have the super fast trains, which will run on the railway powered by the Internet of Things in future. New otherworldly destinations. When you talk about the space, now the tourist will be able to orbit the moon in luxury spacecraft. Wealthy tourists may choose to land on Mars. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot is happening in the tourism innovation. Different models are coming up through the smart cities, your mobility, your environment, your contribution to economy, your quality of life, your population, your governance, all that. Everything will change if education system will change. The new education policy 2020, if we really, in real sense, invest 6%, I think the wonders can be done. Now the physical and digital, that is phygital model for the tourism education in future. The solution to the tourism informal labor market is a lifelong learning methodology in which online education helps scale the way people are educated. In order to create added value jobs and empower young leaders, we must develop an educational model that begins early with helping kids understand the importance of tourism on our society. Now, sustainable tourism pedagogy, you all have to understand. Now, implementing CHSE principle, cleanliness, healthy, safety, environment-friendly travel. Central Board of Secondary Education, our chamber has discussed this earlier also. When you talk about the vocational education, we strongly recommend that domestic tourism should be the integral part of our education ecosystem. And now government is setting up the youth tourism clubs. That's again, something is fantastic. Dekho Apna Desh, and tourism should be integral part of our education. Vocational at school level. These are the countries, those are spending a lot of time, money, efforts. Colombia, Israel, and then Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia has signed one document, one MOU with the UNWTO also. And there are a lot of challenges also from change in the student market. You got to understand how the education is becoming flexible, how the universities have to think, because we got to match with the global journey. Now, skill set required for travel and tourism, they're listed over here. You can see in your own time. Your soft skill makes teachers pure. When you say pure, passion to inspire, urge to help, right attitude, empathy for students. A good teacher, is a doctor who heals ignorance and an artist who inspires creativity. Soft skills in travel, tourism, and hospitality, very important. We all know hard skills are also very important. You got to learn, you got to go digital, social, and you got to go green. Our chamber has got a special program, one-day conference, which we do. It's an interactive program, different topics we cover, and we cover the entire program of travel and tourism in detail, digital way. We brought India's first finishing school way back in 1994. We are proud of it. Presently, we are focusing on capacity building of teachers and youth. And of course, from education establishment, skill providers point of view, earn and learn. That is something very important. This is our inspirational lab. Before we close today's session, wish to share with you.
Welcome to the Inspirational Lab of ICSI Finishing School for Service Industry. The International Chamber for Service Industry, or ICSI, brought on ground India's first finishing school for the service industry in 1994. However, it has become an inspirational lab and turned completely digital post-pandemic. Here, the students link academics beyond syllabi. They journey from effective communication to connecting skills, curiosity to creativity, along with soft skills, life skills, and technical skills. Health and wellness is another important component of the Inspirational Lab at ICSI. Inspirational Lab is an initiative of ICSI to develop a holistic approach in education transformation. Visit icsiindia.in. Welcome to
So we wanted to show you. And at present, the time paucity is there. I'm not showing it to you. It's India's first tourism song, which we produced way back in 1990. You can see it is available on the YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us today. It was wonderful to have you with us. This was a special program which we wanted to have for each one of you. We can always get connected as and when you feel like we can take the journey forward. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we come to the closing of Sunday in India, having started at 9:30 in the morning and having finished at 10:24 p.m. I'm proud of my team, and my very special thanks to Chitra Kapoor ma'am, Habunga Shah, Ajay Kundal, and all other dignitaries. And of course, our wonderful, the regular visitor on the YouTube, that's Sakshi Chauhan from Uttarakhand. We are grateful to you. Thank you very much for being with us all the time for all the programs without any notice to you. You come at your own. It means you have subscribed the channel and you are a wonderful, wonderful person who is always associated with us. With these words, ladies and gentlemen,